Anyways, whoa. I got a bug biting my shoulder after I got through talking trash about there was no mosquitoes out. There really isn't. The majority of them have been killed off from the heat. But yeah, the hunting video with the now I don't remember the name exactly, the home group or whatever. I know it's not that, but it's close to that. Homegrown group. It's 3 guys, but they had 7 of their buddies with them that day. They hiked out, you know, 450 pounds of elk meat and elk rack between the 6 of them, or whatever, I think there were 6 of them. But in any case, you know, those dudes did that video, I think, last year, and it garnished that particular video. It was pretty long. It was about 40 minutes long or whatever, 50 minutes I think, and it garnished about 700,000 views. But I don't believe they have, I didn't really do research on them, but I don't see any. I tried to see if they had any other videos out, and pretty much that's the only one that they got out that has got that kind of viewage. You know, they had an elk that they were doing bow hunting, and this particular elk, this kid shot it when it was like 10 feet away from him. And the cameraman almost got trampled by after he shot the bull elk. The cameraman almost got trampled by the fucking bull. Essentially, that's how close it was to him. It's a good video, good hunt. You know, younger guys hunting. And you'll be seeing more videos on them. And there again, if they blow up, then they have to pay that fee. They'll have to pay the fee. They'll have to spend $75, submit an application. The application will be approved. The application will be approved by the U.S. Forest Service because they'll be paying $300 a day for every day that they're out there filming. Now, the way I would find around that Of course, I would go on a 6-day hunt and say, okay, I only filmed for 3. I'm sure the U.S. Forest Service has got that angle figured out, though. There's no way you can break it up like that. They figured out all the angles. You know, because it'll be like, okay, how many days are you going to be out there for? And you have to say, okay, I'm only filming, I'm going to be out there for 4 days filming. Okay, so that's all you can be out there for. So if you're out there for 7 days and they US or the game warden pulls you over out there and says, what are you doing? Well, we're out here, we're not filming today. I'm sure they got that angle figured out where you pretty much have to pay the $300 a day. It's an approximate number, guys. I found out that there is a fee to film. If you want to film on U.S. Forest Service land, you have to pay a fee to the U.S. government, essentially. A commercial filming fee. Even, you know, companies that, you know, film movies. Well, you know, like Kevin Costner, who filmed Horizon, an American Saga. Now, you know, getting into that story, you know, I love Kevin Costner. I love a lot of his movies. I think he's a great actor. I love Westerns. But when I was watching the American Saga, Horizon American Saga, 2 or 3 times, I almost turned it off. You know, dragging on. I guess just here's a tip for you, Kevin. What struck my fancy is when the girl was taking the nude girl was taking a bath. That was kind of good. So have more scenes like that. The gunfight that you got in with that one kid, that got my attention. Have way more scenes like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, Kevin, no guy is going to draw on somebody that already has a gun in their hand. You got to holster that fucking iron and draw like a man, even in a movie. That would have been better if you would have drew it from a holster, not holding it in your hand. No one's gonna fucking call you out when they have to draw from a holster and you're holding your gun in your hand. Come on, be realistic. You know, there was a scene in there where the Indians were talking a lot. They had you know, a section of the movie that was about the Indians talking and closed captioning on the screen. Oh man, that went on forever. I almost shut it off. I don't know, man. You want to make that thing interesting? A few years ago, The Revenant was made with, that's a Western too, sort of. Okay, The Revenant was made with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, that particular movie, I mean, he got in a fight with a bear. He jumped off a cliff with a fucking horse, rode a horse off a cliff, you know, fell into a tree, you know, okay. You know, he was injured after that jump and he was cold, so he gutted the horse and slept inside of the horse. You know, that's typically what can attract your attention to watch that fucking movie. You know, Kevin, you got to watch a movie like that that's the kind of shit that will fucking grab your audience. There was a lot of other shit in that Revenant movie. You know, there was some bad shit in there too, but that's a very long movie. And when it first came out, I tried to watch it, and back then I didn't have time to really watch it. But recently I watched it cover to cover, and it was good. That, you got to have more scenes like that. You know, it was a pretty intense movie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You heard what I just said about The Revenant. It's scenes like that that just grip you. What's going to happen next? You know what I mean? It was fucking great. Can you imagine gutting a horse and you're injured from a fall? You just rode the horse off a cliff. The Indians that drove you off the cliff can see you down there figuring, okay, he's dead, fuck him. But now, you know, you're fucking injured. You're freezing. The only thing, you know, I don't think you should build a fire either. So you gut the horse and crawl inside of it. It's fucking crazy. Fuck. That is the type of shit that draws your audience. I mean, I believe he won a fucking award for that. That movie won awards. It also, it cost $135 million to make, I believe. Kevin Costner's Horizon American Saga, I think it's a little obscure. I think the first 2 episodes cost $100 million, and into the third, you know what I'm saying, because he's already filming the 3rd episode of it. I think that's pretty good. The $100 million pretty much covers the nut on the first 3 volumes, not just the first one. Kevin Costner's not going to mortgage his house, which he did, because he did put $38 million of his own money into that movie. American Saga, the Horizon American Saga, the 2nd volume was supposed to be released in this month, August, but it's not. They pushed it back. Now the Saga Horizon is doing well with the streaming sites. So it looks like Kevin will get his money back and make a little bit of money on the movie. And you know, every time that it's showed from here until Doomsday, he will make money on it. But yeah, he does. When you're the producer, the director, the actor, you do sometimes lose sight of where you're going with the movie, and it can drag on and on and on. You know, you got to put more scenes in there where a horse goes, you ride a horse off a cliff, or you have a gunfight, or or watching a nude woman bathe. You know, put more scenes in like that. Yeah, like I said, I almost shut it off 2 or 3 times. Now, I'm actually going to watch it again, because the first time I watched it, I streamed it, of course. and the quality wasn't very good because it just came out. So if you were to stream it again today, the quality would be much better. But man, anyways, beautiful morning, just very good, very comfortable temperatures for riding. Yeah, even say Stanley, Idaho this week was in the 90s, 90 degrees. It's hot there. That's a fucking forest fire just waiting to happen up there. I got a bug in my eye now. Donkey. Oh, you got a Japanese restaurant there, Nakata. Now see, there's a knock v injury law right there. It's no knock v injury law. He's got a sub office right there. Why? Because you have McDonald's Ranch, or I mean, not McDonald's. Well, you got McDonald's Ranch. You have Dragon's Ridge, Askaya. Typically, people who live in those affluent areas, they sue a lot. That's how they get their money. That's why Knockby's got a fucking sub office right there. You score one or two of those every year. Even those people get in accidents, and when they do, look out. Especially if it's not their fault. Sue happy. Nice little easy going ride this morning, gentlemen. Nothing, no hurry. I've got no place to go, so I guess I'm already there. man. I'll tell you what, man, I'm never one to leave a tool just laying on the ground. It's a pretty good screwdriver. I'm gonna take it. Needs a little bit of sanding on the tip, but it's not bad. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? Somebody get hit by a car here? Ow! Yeah, I'm not going to leave the screwdriver there, right? Give it a nice, happy home. Okay, did I miss my turn? No, okay. Here's my little huckle bun. We're gonna go down and see the Jeep again today. GoPro, stop recording.